When the Spanish midfielder once made the world remember his name with just 2 iconic backheel assists, it was his lack of focus, combined with his impulsive, artistic temperament that turned Guti from a prodigy with limitless potential into an unfulfilled regret for those at Real Madrid. There was a time when Guti was seen as Real's sharp response to Barcelona's fans. Guti, a product of Los Blancos' youth academy born in 1976, was more than just a player with royal blood. What endeared him to the Madridistas was his incredibly elegant, noble playing style and his unique flair that was unmistakable. In fact, many Bernabeu fans loved Guti even more than their icons like Raúl or Sergio Ramos. Even a football legend like Zidane admitted, "I'm not as good as Guti." Of course, some might think the French star exaggerated, but the truth is that Guti was something no one could deny. Throughout 15 years of dedication to Real Madrid, Guti won 5 La Liga titles and 3 Champions League trophies. However, ironically, the talented midfielder of Los Blancos never experienced the taste of a European final. Guti played alongside some of the greatest players in football history: Clarence Seedorf, Ronaldo, Roberto Carlos, Zidane, Luis Figo, David Beckham, and later, Cristiano Ronaldo, Kaká, and Karim Benzema. Yet, Guti's role at Bernabeu was never fully acknowledged. Even in the peak days of his career, people still regarded Guti as a romantic spice for football, a charming flourish for the soul of Madrid. Guti never settled for mediocrity. Throughout his professional career, he existed almost exclusively between extremes, either a star or a scapegoat, either scoring and assisting or receiving red cards amidst frustration from coaches and fans. On the pitch, Guti possessed an innate talent with magical feet. But his freewheeling lifestyle and strong personality kept him from fully realizing his potential. To this day, the most beautiful memories of Guti perhaps lie in 2 legendary backheel assists that have gone down in history. The first was in a match against Sevilla in January 2006, when number 14 had his back turned to the goal. Without much observation, he gently backheeled the ball through 4 players, sending it perfectly to Zidane. 4 years later, in January 2010, at Riazor, Guti received a pass from Kaká and faced Deportivo's goalkeeper. Instead of taking a simple shot, the Madrid midfielder chose an artistic solution by backheeling the ball to Benzema, who scored into an empty net. It was a moment of madness and brilliance, encapsulating who Guti was, a refined artist capable of the unimaginable on his best days. Yet it was precisely these dreamlike moments that made Madrid fans feel even more sorrowful and regretful for Guti's fate, a true genius who never reached the peak of glory. The Spanish star took on many different roles at Real Madrid, and in each, he left a beautiful mark in the hearts of fans. In 2001, Guti was moved to a supporting striker role by coach Vicente Del Bosque and scored 18 goals for Real. After Zidane retired, the number 14 player became the conductor of Los Blancos' play. In his later years, before the arrival of new stars like Kaká, Guti embraced a deeper role as a playmaker. Many once doubted Guti would soon leave to make way for the construction of the Galacticos 2.0. But the Spanish star was unconcerned. On the pitch, Guti quietly continued assisting Ronaldo and Benzema. He kept playing with passion and inspiration just as he had for over a decade. It's been more than 10 years since Guti's final match for Real. If Guti's playing career was a bridge between 2 Galacticos generations under President Florentino Perez, then amid all the glory, one could only feel more regret for Guti's unfinished story. His extravagant lifestyle and strong personality forever relegated Guti to the status of an unfulfilled genius. Last year, Guti was dismissed by Almeria's board after the team's poor performances. Ironically, after the defeats, he was still seen frequenting nightclubs with players, the final straw that led to the club losing faith in him. For Guti, His carefree lifestyle may have become an instinct that he could never change. The beautiful memories of Guti are not only in his magical feat, but also in the endless inspiration he brought to those who witnessed him play. Guti was the embodiment of romance, elegance, and artistry in football. In January 2010, Marca's front page once praised Guti's backheel assist to Benzema in a goal against Deportivo with the succinct headline, "Divine Heel." Perhaps it's true, because aside from Guti, who else could execute such a superhuman back heel and do it twice?